Hello everyone, welcome to the Joking Dolphin Game Pod. I'm Mark and as always I'm joined by Matthew.
Hello.
And Nathan.
Hey up.
How we doing?
Good.
Not too shabby.
Any complaint?
What about you, Matt?
Yeah, I'm doing surprisingly well. Actually no, why should I be surprisingly well? I'm always well. What am I talking?
That's it. Living the dream, mate. Living the dream.
Exactly.
I was surprised.
Shall we go on to the news then?
Yes.
Yay.
Right, shall we kick off with, it's Jeff's time again.
It's that time of the year.
Yeah,
Seems like it's always Jeff's time.
It does really,
It
doesn't
is,
it?
to be honest.
We just live in his world now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So it was the nominations for this year's Game Awards, set to take place on December the 7th, I believe. And, well, let's be honest, it's been quite an incredible year for games, hasn't it?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yep.
Is there any particular categories anybody wants to take a look at? Or
Yeah. I want to
of
get
interest?
into Game of the Year because.
Oh, you want to dive,
dive
straight into Game of the Year?
Yeah, that's it.
I was going to work his way up to that, but no. If
Well,
you just
we
want to
can
do
work our way up if you want, Mark. It's fine. I don't mind.
No, you've done it now.
Diving in now.
Right. The omission of Hogwarts Legacy is a travesty. I don't know why it's not in there.
Well, and the omission of Starfield.
Oh yeah, that too. That did all right.
Well, you've skipped way ahead of what I was planning to say, but fair enough, because I was going to mention that Starfield has only had one nomination in total. And that was for Best RPG. Which, let's be honest, it's not going to win, considering what else is in that category.
You never know. It's got a chance.
Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy, ain't going to win, is it? But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, not nominated for anything. No nominations at all. Correct.
Wow. I thought it was nominated for at least something.
Nope, it's been snubbed everywhere.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
And
But yeah,
I mean, to be fair, like, there's been some absolute bangers this year. Like, it was going to be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got 6 Game of the Year contenders, something's got to fall by the wayside.
I mean, if
Yeah,
Possibly those.
Alan Wake 2 should have fallen down wayside.
I'll be honest.
I mean, it's got some rave reviews though.
I think that's a lot of recency bias.
It could be, yeah. To be fair, like the game that's probably the oldest when it comes to like coming out is Resident Evil 4. So for that to still be in contention, this thing has done pretty well.
I don't know if that should have been included.
Oh, I've seen this argument online, like, remakes need their own category. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's a
not
good
saying
point.
that.
what do you mean? What do you mean remakes? If it's done well, if it's remade it and also improved, surely that just means it's a phenomenal game. Why does it need to be excluded?
It's not technically a new game, though, is it?
It's not a new game, but like I said, if it improves upon the original in ways that like are obviously a good thing.
We might as well get Skyrim back in it.
They've not remade Skyrim. That's something. That's why I'd not.
But anyway, we've not even mentioned what they are. So 6 nominees for Game of the Year
I was about to go through.
Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Sequels galore, apart from Super Mario Bros.
Yeah. I mean, there's an argument there. Should sequels be on there? What happened to all the original games?
That's it. Game of the Year original.
That's it. You just have, Super Mario Brothers, Hogwarts Legacy, Starfield,
Skull Island.
Gollum.
Yeah, we need worst Game of the Year.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We need like
We've
a
got
comedy one.
Gollum, we've got Kong.
We've got
have you
that
heard
Last
about
of Us
the-
rip-off one.
Yeah,
They got
the
took down
was
from
it The Last
Nintendo
Hope?
store.
Is that what it was called?
That's it.
Yeah. Have you heard about the new Walking Dead game? Apparently that's in contention for worst game of the year as well.
Yeah, I've heard
But,
negative
no.
things about that. Yeah.
Shall we go through some of the other nominees?
Yeah, go on then.
So we've got Best Game Direction, Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So that's pretty much the Game of the Year contenders. minus
Pretty much.
Resident Evil 4.
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Best now, I'm a bit I question something in this one. So best narrative: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Marvel Spider-Man 2, but Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Should we be including an expansion in that? Just seems a bit.
Well, I mean, if it's got a good
off.
story, then why not?
It's one of
It's
those
not full
grey
game.
area
Yeah,
things, isn't
it's
it?
not a full game though, is it?
It's not full, but it's,
New
could call
category,
it- you could
best
call it like a
expansion.
short story, maybe. Then they got that, didn't they? Is it in this one, or was it in? No, sorry, I think
No,
it was
no, best
Gold.
expansion,
Sorry, I think the
It was in
joysticks might like
joystick
that one.
ones.
Yeah, sorry.
It's best art direction with Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. There's some nice looking arty games there, I think. Hi-Fi Rush is a nice looking game.
Yeah, it is.
Stylistic, shall we say.
I think all of them are. I think Lies of P's got a good
Yeah.
style as well.
Looks
I like the grit
Fine.
of that game. It does look good.
Zelda, innit? Best score and music. I think this is where Starfield could have been, but didn't make it.
Yeah, it
I
does
heard
have some
it
nice
does
music.
have a good
yeah.
soundtrack. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
feel it's a bit
So
hard
Alan
done
Wake-
by.
Yeah, so Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Audio design. This is usually like the horror one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously audio plays a lot into horror games and horror tropes.
Yeah.
In here we've got Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, that's not horror, Marvel Spider-Man 2, again not
No
horror,
horror.
Resident Evil 4. So 3 horrors in there. It's going to be one of them, I think. It's going to be one of the horrors. Best performance. I think coming into this, everyone's pointed to one person, aren't they?
What, Ben Starr?
Yeah, he seems to be getting a lot of credit.
To be fair, he is. I think he's pretty good. I've been good playing Final Fantasy 16 recently.
What makes him so good, though? It seems like I just keep hearing outstanding things about like every time.
I think
Get
it's the range of the emotion that he's been able to portray. There's a lot of dark moments, shall I say, in this game, and he, to be fair to me, he does pull them off pretty well.
Okay. So,
It is a lot of shouting, but so
okay. So yeah, we've got Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16, Cameron Monaghan, the Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Still not played that yet. I should get on that. Idris Elba for Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Melanie Liburd. Is that Alan Wake 2?
I think that's that female police.
Saga, I presume. Neil Newbon for Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuri Lowenthal for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I will
Yeah.
say I thought he did an excellent job. Really liked it.
No RGG to the Miles.
Yeah.
It's just
It's a bit of a
fun.
shame.
Again, it's one of those like we've got a DLC in there, so it's like.
Although I think
Should
I think the Spider-Man in that game goes through emotions, shall we say. So maybe that's why.
Emotions,
Innovation and accessibility. So Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, which always seems to be up there. Forza, don't they?
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I definitely
this
put
was
my
a-
hat on Forza for this one, just based
Yeah,
on what they've done in previous years.
This was a tough one. Because I'm always like, okay, what have they actually done for accessibility? And I always seem to come back to Forza. Like, I remember watching a video on it where they did stuff so like, for those that are blind, you can actually still race around the track. There's like a guy who like managed to finish a race around track using like sound cues, like when to turn right, when to turn left and that stuff. So that immediately I was like, oh, I think I have to go get that to Forza just for that kind of stuff.
Games for Impact. Space for the Unbound, Chance of Senar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terradil, and Venba. I'll be honest, not playing any of them. I've only heard about Goodbye Volcano High and Cheetah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the other four.
I feel like I've heard about a space for them. Recall what it is. I just went for it.
And of course, we come to everyone's favourite, best ongoing. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 14.
14, yeah, that's still going.
Yeah. It's like every time it comes to Roman numerals, I'm like,
Which one is that one?
Fortnite and Genshin Impact. I mean, Apex, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. I just see this every
The shoo-ins,
single
aren't
time.
they? Yeah.
Can I just say, why is Cyberpunk in there?
Because it's ongoing.
But I wouldn't class
again,
it as like an ongoing game.
Yeah, I
feel
agree
like
with
it's not a live service game. It was just DLC.
expansion, not DLC.
Alright,
Don't let Idris Elba say that.
fine. It was an expansion pack, but it's not
It's not ongoing. No, I agree.
ongoing. Like
I do agree.
Finished unless it's bug fixes. They're
Because
finished.
essentially this means best live service.
It should be.
That's what we're going at, isn't it? And it ain't.
Actually, I'm surprised No Man's Sky isn't there because it normally is.
It might be because they went through they did all those changes, those fundamental changes to
The
gameplay,
the way
yeah.
that everything works,
So
like the police.
that
and
might
stuff.
have been
Yeah.
why they put it in, but I do agree with you. I don't think it should be there.
You know what? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it ends up winning. I think it would be a bit of a travesty if it did. Like, come on.
I want it
Fortnite's
to.
there.
I want it to win.
Well,
now.
to be honest, I'm sick and tired of seeing the other ones, so I wouldn't mind if it were.
I want something else to win other than Genshin Impact, for my honest.
Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Again, No Man's Sky. It's back.
It's got to
Can't
win.
get rid of that. Yeah. I'm very interested that Destiny 2's got here when their support
Yeah, I've
manager
heard
got fired the other week.
Yeah, I've heard
So-
some
I mean, I hope I forgot the lady's name, but I hope if she wins, she comes on stage and she claims it for herself. It's nothing to do with Bungie.
As you say as well, Cyberpunk, there's no multiplayer stuff.
No, they don't have to be multiplayer for community support, does it?
It normally is.
It
Or at least it normally has
normally
in the-
might be, but they do the news what's it called now? Night City Wire and all that, don't they?
Yeah,
I guess-
suppose.
They do have a pretty good community, I think. But anyway, best independent game: Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, Viewfinder. Good selection there, I think.
I want Dave the Diver to win just because of the name of the game.
Have you
I
read
like
this?
Dave.
There's a bit of controversy over Dave the Diver.
Why?
Yeah, because people are questioning whether it's actually independent.
Yeah, the actual like studio is kind of funded by I forgot what it is now. But they're not like really independent. Like they've relied on their publishers' kind of money for it, so
Yeah.
it's a bit contentious. But
Uh,
that's not to knock the actual game. I'm sure the game is actually good, and I'm sure the studio is perfectly fine people. It's just the rules of the award is a bit.
Well, let's face it.
Yeah.
So far, there's been a lot of rules broken. So
Well,
Sure, there's
yeah.
been a lot
I
of
mean,
grey areas, yeah.
Jeff and his mates, isn't it?
Best debut indie game: Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder. I've never heard of Pizza Tower.
it makes me hungry.
I keep on hearing a lot of actually good stuff about it on the social media. Like people want it to win. I'm like,
What'd you
why?
do with it?
I don't know. I think maybe it's like a tower defense game with the sound of it.
It looks like a platformer.
It's a platform. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's a
Ben.
2D platformer inspired by the Wario Land series. Looks pretty
Wario Land.
zany. Yeah.
Best mobile game.
Your
Oh,
favourite,
this is the
Mark.
best awards. Yeah, that's the best awards for that.
Okay. Let's get through this. Final Fantasy 7. Fine. Yeah, there's 7 in it. Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis.
It's just like-
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Boom.
Honkai Star Rail. Monster Hunter Now. And Terra Nil. Meh. It is what it is, isn't it?
I mean, I've played 3 of these, so.
What have you played?
I played Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which I was quite impressed by, actually. I played Honkai Star Rail, but not more, but I played it once it came out to PlayStation, so I can't say too much about that. And then Monster Hunter now, I just think it's quite a interesting way of how they've implemented the mechanics of Monster Hunter into a Pokemon Go style game. So, I've enjoyed it for what I've been playing it, so.
I'm just disappointed you've not played Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Matt. I'm shocked.
No, I'm leaving that to you.
Fair enough, I'll get it downloaded.
Yep, you let us know.
Best VR/AR game. Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse, I don't know which it is.
Synapse.
It's one
Synapse.
Synapse, yeah, it's probably
We both-
the one with Solid Snaking.
Still not played. Well, I've played Gran Turismo 7 in VR. That's really good. Still not played Call of the Mountain yet, though.
I've played it. Bit of climbing simulator. Yeah.
That's all I've heard about it, really. I'm sure,
alright.
I'm sure it'll be enjoyable, but that I do hear.
Did you get the bundle with it? When you got your
I
PSVR
don't
2?
think, did I? I can't remember. Maybe not. I don't know.
I did, so I felt forced to play it, but it was really good. Like the bit that I did play.
Best action game. So Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
Love Dead Island 2 getting a mention. Love that game. I'm still stuck on
I'm
it.
surprised it's actually that, but
It's really good. And I think you can pick it up for about 25 quid now, so please buy it so that we can play together and I can finally get past this bit, because I need a friend.
you really like it,
play
but
with
you're
me.
stuck.
I've tried this one bit literally about 7 times. I can't get past it. So, yeah.
You'll get there eventually.
Get good.
Anyway, this is giving it the spotlight it needs for people to buy it and play it, and then hopefully join my game and take pity on me and help me. So,
Okay, so why have we got a best action, and then why have we also got a best action adventure? Why have we just said best adventure? Just seems a bit weird.
Jeff Keighley.
Well, yeah. So, best action adventure: Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Solid lineup there.
Yeah, is indeed. Best role-playing game: Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16,
Yeah,
Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. I mean, it's been quite a year for RPGs, hasn't it?
yeah.
It's quite a stellar lineup.
But we've got no
So,
Hogwarts Legacy again. It's annoying.
Would you have put that in role playing?
Yeah. Because there's RPG elements, you can decide what you do.
But then, doesn't Dead Island 2 have RPG elements?
No, not really.
I could have swore the original had RPG elements. I mean, you level up. That's like the definition of RPG.
It's an open world where you can chat with people, they give you missions, you kill zombies, that kind of stuff. But anyway, yeah.
I really don't want Baldur's Gate 3 to win this, even though I know it's going to.
It's going to win.
Like, just hold off for like, look, you can win Game of the Year, I don't care. Just leave RPG alone.
Yeah, if it's going to win Game of the Year, it's going to win that, surely. Anyway.
Best fighting game
Yes. Best fighting. God of Rock. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Not know either.
First time I heard of it.
God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, again, I don't know,
Yeah.
and Street Fighter 6.
I think there's 2 choices, I think there. I'd be surprised if Street Fighter 6 done.
Yeah, I think that'll be the winner.
Yeah, I concur with that one.
I'd like to say Mortal Kombat, but I don't think they've been helping themselves with their monetization schemes for this one.
Do you want this Halloween fatality?
Yeah.
More money.
For was it a tenner or something?
Somewhere ridiculous.
Oh my
Outrageous.
goodness, wow.
Yeah. Best family game: Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I was split on this one. I'm never quite sure where to go for like family stuff because they always never seem to go to the one that seems obvious.
What it actually means is best Nintendo game. That's how I interpret it.
Is that how you see it? Okay.
Yeah, that's how I interpret it.
I was tempted to go with Sonic Superstars. I do hope it wins, actually.
Best sim / strategy. Advance Wars 1 and 2, Reboot Camp, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem and Engage, and Pikmin 4.
Another one. It's a bit difficult to pick out of those ones, I think.
Now, I like sim strategy games, but I don't think it's been an impressive year for that. None of them really stand out to me, but...
No.
I personally, I can't really see past City Skylines 2. I think that's probably going to take it. But we'll see.
Best sports / racing. EA Sports FC 24. It's not going to win, is it?
How many years?
I think it's just like a case of making up the numbers, isn't it? F1 23, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest.
You know what? I vote for it every year. I'm going to vote for it now. I'm going to go for EA Sports FC 24.
I just say the same things always appear every year, don't they? It's just
pretty much. To be fair, I always feel like F1 seems to win it quite a bit.
I think Forza usually. The Crew Motorfest though, trying to muscle in on Horizon.
That's it.
Hey, I
must have done alright if it's up there.
But no Madden. Madden's usually a stickler in those, although the recent Maddens have been slaughtered.
No, we don't need Madden.
Best multiplayer, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Can I say, I think this is the first time I've seen a Best Multiplayer award, and there's no Call of Duty.
Good.
Like, I'm sure Call of Duty normally appears, but I think it'll be a difficult one, this one. I personally went for Street Fighter 6, so.
Right, this one's an interesting one, because this was the, I think the last Game Awards was the introduction of this category.
Yeah.
So we've got Best Adaptation.
I can't remember. Oh no, yeah, it was, sorry. It was.
So Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, Super Mario Bros. Movie, and Twisted Metal. Now, I'm saying this right now. If The Last of Us doesn't win that, I riot.
I'm with you on that one, mate. It's got to win.
I know you like your Castlevania.
You finished it. You've not finished it.
I've watched 4 episodes. I know
You've not finished it. You don't know how it ends. It could be an absolute.
I know it ends. I've played the bloody game.
Oh, yeah, spoiler alert.
It's not going to be different though, is it? It's not.
It's absolutely is.
What, they end up killing Ellie and end? Taking the out.
Spoilers?
Sorry for swearing. They're taking the stuff out of her brain and using it to create the cure? No, I don't think so. Otherwise it won't be greenlit for a second season, would it?
You wouldn't know. Well, you wouldn't know. You got to watch it, aren't you?
No, you've got to watch.
I'll watch it in 2028.
Why? Why 2028? That's
because
very random. Anyway.
Watching other things, but anyway, yeah.
Look, I know The Last of Us is going to win, but like I've still got a soft spot for Castlevania. Like I've not finished it.
Last of Us has got to win. It's got to win. I will go crazy if it does not win.
I bet Super Mario wins.
Nah.
If that wins, then I definitely write.
Twisted Metal just comes in and pulls the rug.
Jack Black comes on to accept the award and he does his song. See? That's all we need. Peaches.
Sorry, Jack.
No, not today, Jack. And then an award that I don't think should exist. The most anticipated. It's a silly award. Most anticipated game. So you've got games that have come out, fully fledged games, and they get awarded an award. And then on the same level, you get an award for an anticipated game that might turn out to be absolute crap when it comes out. And all we've seen is like CG trailers or something. It's a nothing.
Well, imagine
it means nothing.
It's all we need to get hyped up.
Imagine all those.
Is this what they're going to plaster on the front cover of the game? Won Game Awards most anticipated game.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get my point out, am I?
Go on.
I was going to say, imagine all those most anticipated awards that Starfield won, and it's not even going to get Game of the Year this year.
Well, no, but that furthers my point. It means nothing. It's a pointless award. It shouldn't be there.
True, but when it's ripping my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, then.
But it's still It's still pointless though. It doesn't mean anything. Final Fantasy VII.
There wasn't really big choices, is there? In this.
There shouldn't be any choices. It should just be got rid of.
Shut up.
It's there, and that's all that matters.
No.
Read them off.
There's better awards that could be given than this tripe. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8. And it's all very well good to say like this award, but these games might not come out for another 3 years. You know.
Well, with everyone getting sacked, they might not have enough staff to finish them.
I think at least 3 of them will definitely come out. I'm not sure about Hades 2 or Star Wars Outlaws.
Is this what we do? This is how you keep getting this award. You keep delaying your game, and then you win it every year.
That's it. And then the hype just builds and builds and builds,
Yeah.
and then sucker people into
Well,
buying the
maybe.
game.
I mean, I think Hades 2 is coming out in an early access form, so it comes out, and then it might get the Game of the Year awards in 25 once it's fully launched.
Anyway,
Like what Hades did.
okay. Well, that's it. Well, also there was the esports ones, but who cares about them? If you want to talk about
I've got an
pointless
opinion.
awards, there we go. Esports.
I will guarantee you that the best esports game will probably go to Valorant, so. As it always seems to do.
Yeah, don't know, don't care. It's also like best content creator of the year. It's like, oh, shut up. What a pointless thing. Do better, Jeff. Pick better categories.
Do you know what the best content creator is? Us. There we
Yeah,
go.
worst joking dolphin.
Yeah, Jeff. What are you doing? But yeah, overall, so Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2 both lead the nominations. They've got 8 each. Yeah. But the most nominated publisher is Nintendo with 15.
Yeah.
Sony PlayStation have 13, Xbox 10, and Epic 9.
Sony, which ones would count for Sony? I know there'd be Spider-Man.
It's Sony / PlayStation. So, like The Last of Us.
Gran Turismo.
We'll count for them as well. Yeah. The films. That's sure. But we've also already mentioned, Starfield, 1 nomination, best role-playing game, which ain't gonna win. No Hogwarts Legacy. Wank whap, oops. But apparently the nominations cover 112 games.
Good spread. It has been a really good year though, hasn't it, for games overall? I think it's been strong.
It has, but do you also think it's weird? It's like we're saying, it's such a great year for games, but it seems utterly predictable who's going to win. Which is annoying. I want it to be unpredictable. But we know what's going to win, don't we? Unless it's a massive shock.
Free.
Yeah. It's going to win, isn't it?
I mean, I'm really hoping for Zelda, but...
it's not, you know it's not going to win.
Well, I mean, they both tied for Metascore, so they're both incredible games.
Because apparently it's 90% voted by the media outlets.
Oh, 10% then?
And 10% by the public, yeah. So, it's going to be Baldur's Gate.
I think it should be 50-50. More of the public. Because we have to play them.
Well, I was actually watching, I don't know if you saw this, but Jeff did a Q&A the other day, after just before the nominations. And he was talking about why they don't do that. It's because...
I think there's been like spamming though, isn't it? And then
well,
there's bot votes as well.
But it's like... people try to calculate how to do it, like social engineering, basically. It's like getting groups to mass vote for things and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a way to rig the system, basically, if you don't off that.
Isn't it not the Game Awards? Which one's got the one where you can do like a fan voted one? There's a fan vote.
I believe there is a nomination. There is a category. that is fully voted by the public. But I don't know what it is. I don't think we put it down here.
I'm sure I put all the ones minus the esports ones, so maybe they got rid of it.
Well, Jeff mentioned in his QA there was one, but I don't know. I don't know what they called it.
Thing is, I remember there was one. No, there was one last year, and I think it was like hotly contested between Genshin Impact and Sonic Frontiers. So I think he might have just like, right, I think we're just going to remove this because it's just people on Twitter just getting groups to just vote for what they actually like rather than what's the best.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Well, that's it for the Game Awards then. We'll see what happens on December the 7th.
That we will.
Aye.
Good luck, lads. See who gets the most correct nominees.
Oh yeah, we'll be making our predictions beforehand.
Predictions.
And I'm sure the result of that will happen. Nath, still after his first victory.
It's coming.
We don't want one of these yet, Nath. Oh.
It's because I vote for what I like and not what I think is going to win.
This is the thing, yeah.
I do a bit of a mixture. I do a bit of a mixture.
Tactical.
I'm like, I want what like, but I also know what like the media's can vote for. So.
Shall we move on to an announcement then? Made by Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog announcement. It's been a while.
Yes, they've announced The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. To a lot of people on the internet are like, why is this coming out? But saying that,
to be fair, it was the same with the first one.
Yeah, exactly. It was the same with that. Because we had remastered that. Look, it's obvious what they're doing here. They're putting them all on PS5 because the third one's going to come out on PS5. So they're all going to be a collection together in the same,
same
graphical
console.
fidelity.
Yep, seems legit.
But anyway, but it's not just like a cut and paste job. They've actually done quite a bit with it. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously it's remastered for PS5, so it comes up with the graphical updates and that kind of thing. But there's some new content as well. So we've got some skins. So we've got new skins for Ellie and Abby. I liked Ellie's astronaut costume that we saw in the trailer. Not quite sure how that would fit in part of the story, but fair enough. And I saw Abby like, I don't know what she was. Wait, it was like she looks a bit like Sonya Blade or something. Looks a bit weird. It was raid in a very quick the cut. But then they've included a few levels that were cut from the game.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 3 levels. Yeah, but apparently they're not fully complete, but they are early development sequences. But they will also include embedded developer commentary.
Yeah, I thought they were interesting when I saw that. That'll be...
Yeah. So I'm sure they'll explain the reasons why it didn't make the cut.
Then
we got the guitar free play mode.
Oh, everyone loves that.
As long as I can play with Ellie with like 2 fingers, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I guess. But apparently you can have a host of unlockable instruments. So it's not just the guitar, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, get the bass going.
Yeah. And you can use the audio effects pedals to modulate your performance.
Oh, I can see a lot of people doing this just to replicate songs in the game.
Well, yeah, that's the reason why. People have already done it where the one that's in the game now, aren't they? But you can play as different characters as well. I don't know.
That's cool.
But you can. And you can choose from a number of in-game locations to perform your set.
I mean, I don't want one during a horde, just like rubbing around me.
Yeah.
But I think the most interesting part of all this is a roguelike survival mode called No Return. So these are like randomized encounters. I think they're like horde shooter things, aren't they?
Yeah,
Wave mode. But again, you can play as different playable characters. Liv was it Liv? Was that the name? I can't remember. Is it Liv?
What, the
kid in the game?
Yeah, the one that Abby looks after.
Yeah. Is it Liv?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the name,
like
but you're probably close to it.
Yeah. But they were in the trailer. And apparently you get to decide what rewards you've received after each encounter, and then you can spec your character. And then you can unlock more characters, skins, and more as you progress. And you can compete on global leaderboards. That'd be interesting. I think in the trailer, they were showing the running round Jackson, I think.
Yes.
Which has been overrun by hordes, which is not good.
Nope.
Considering that's supposed to be the haven.
Not anymore.
Yep. And then aside from that, they've also got the cutscenes in the main story. We'll also have commentary, well, optional commentary, from director Neil Druckmann, narrative lead Haley Gross, and the actors Troy Baker, Ashley Johnson, and Laura Bailey. I'm sure that'll be quite interesting. Technical specs. We've got native 4K output in fidelity mode, 1440p upscaled to 4K in performance mode, unlocked frame rate option for VR compatible TVs, increased texture resolutions, better distance details, improved shadow quality, improved animation sampling rate, improved loading times, and incorporates DualSense haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. I'm sure that'll be good. And then of course you've got the host of accessibility features, which Last of Us has always been pretty good at.
Yeah.
And then they're bringing back this speedrun mode that they featured in The Last of Us Part 1. The remake thing. But then, there's an announcement that there's going to be a physical collection thing called The Last of Us Part 2 Wolf Edition. Or WLF. And that will include a steelbook display case, 4 enamel pins, a Washington Liberation front patch, 47 Society of Champions trading cards, including 8 holographic cards. I think they were collectibles in the game, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were like the comic book.
Yeah. But I think the best thing about this is that existing Part 2 owners on PS4 can upgrade for just $10.
It's not bad at all. In my opinion, this is what they should have done with the first one. But
well, that was a complete remake, wasn't it? So I can.
Yeah, but at least
I can see why.
Well, yeah, maybe not 10, but maybe 25. Just something.
I think full price
for remaster.
Oh, I do think. Yeah, but I can understand why this is more of it than that one. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, it should have been cheaper.
Oh yeah, this one is purely just a remaster. Like nothing's been remade from the ground up. Although there is a lot. It seems like there's going to be a lot more content added in this one than there was for Part 1.
Yeah.
So
well, things
they could have done with it being a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because they built it from the ground up, so obviously that took a lot of time. I guess. Whereas this, they're adding stuff.
I understand. Yeah.
Or maybe they've done this because of how
the backlash
was received. Yeah,
maybe.
I'll give you the benefit of doubt on this. But also, you can import your PS4 saves to this as well,
good.
Which is good. And it will release on 19th of January next year.
Couple of months.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to playing it again because I only played through it once, so it'd be nice to play it again.
I don't know if I want to play it again. The thing is, it's
because it's such an emotional drain.
Well, that's the thing, yeah, and I don't want to play the first one either again.
It's just you don't want to play the first one again.
No, but it's just like I've done it now. I know the story. You know, it tore me up. It's just, do I want to go through that again? Not really.
You've healed.
You've healed.
But I might get this upgrade purely so I can, dabble on the survival mode thing, and a few of the extras. It's only a tenner, isn't it? Well, we know it's $10.
It'll be £10.
Is it going to be £10?
We don't get anything.
I don't know. We'll see. See about that. But I'll probably will upgrade and give that a dabble. Yeah. So that's that then. Okay. Sure, we got any other business?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I got business for you. So do you remember Xbox had the collaboration with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, the pizza controllers.
Yeah. They're the pizza-sensitive controllers. Well, Xbox are at it again. They have now joined up with a new Wonka film.
The Wonka film, interesting.
Yeah. So, which releases in the US on the 15th of December. Here in the UK, we actually get it earlier. The 8th of December. They have another sweepstake, and the prize this time is a Wonka-inspired Xbox Series X and storefront display.
I've got to see this.
Yeah. So you get a special Wonka chocolate bar-inspired Xbox Series X. And it looks odd, I'll say that. Bundled with a unique console display modelled after the magic of Willy Wonka's iconic chocolate store.
I want to eat that controller.
You also get a custom-designed burgundy-coloured Xbox wireless controller inspired by Wonka's quote from the film. And you also get a beautiful box of surprises celebrating the new Wonka film containing the first ever official edible Xbox controller.
You can actually eat it?
There's 2 controllers.
Okay,
That's 2 separate things.
I hope so.
So it's made of 100% pure chocolate wrapped in a signature gold wrapper. And then you also get a chocolate box that includes 5 truffles, uniquely crafted to complement your Xbox gaming adventures. This is weird. They've actually named these truffles and given like little blurbs to them. See what you make of these. So the first truffle is called Achievement Hunting. Delicious chocolate with a boost of energy ingredients which helps with long-term gaming focus. Time to rack up that gamer score.
Nothing cries gamer score like eating truffles. Yeah.
And then we've got Button Masher. Buzzing with bold espresso to keep your reactions crisp and your head in the game.
I like the sound of that.
Your citrus sidekick. Chocolate and orange team up for a sunny burst of flavour in honour of the fruitful variety of games available on Xbox Game Pass. Stretching a bit, that one, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Extra kick, and that's with an X.
Of course it is, yeah.
Balances out the sweet with just the right amount of heat. Just like any end boss, this gets you a little fired up, but yields sweet rewards.
Oh, that just sounds like Xbox and chili.
Yeah, probably. And the final one's called Wonka for the win. Sometimes the greatest joys in life are also the simplest, so this treat focuses on the essence of what makes a great truffle. The chocolate. 100% pure, decadently delicious chocolate. So it's just a blob of chocolate. To enter, you follow Xbox on Twitter and read on /X. Oh, X. Oh, so it's all in there. It's all branded in it. X. And you can just retweet the official Xbox Sweepstakes tweet. And the giveaway runs from November the 13th to December the 14th. Are you entering, chaps?
I'm doing it right now as we speak.
I think I might have to.
And this one is for any Xbox. What I'm looking for. Any country where Xbox is sold. Whereas I think was the
legible.
Was the turtle one just US? North
I think
America?
it was, yeah.
Yeah. But this one is worldwide.
It's normally just them, isn't it?
I have to say, I think the console looks terrible.
It is a bit.
It looks horrible, but I'd still have it.
I mean, the storefront thing's pretty cool, but I think the console itself just looks a bit dodge.
It's more the controller and the truffles for me.
Yeah, but the thing is, would you eat that controller?
Nice.
Would you eat that controller?
Of course I would.
Would you just keep it for posterity?
No,
I'd eat both.
I don't know, 'cause I feel like I can just gobble it in 5 minutes and that'd be it. I've won all this prize and then suddenly, oh, that's gone.
That's the reward, isn't it?
I have to say the burgundy controller does look like looks like it's chocolate as well.
it does, yeah.
It does.
I'd probably video myself eating it, so I've just got a keepsake to show people that I did have it.
Yeah, then review the taste. Yeah, I'd probably do that as well. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. There's no point in letting it, I guess, you just let it rot.
Exactly. It's like getting a nice pair of shoes and leaving them in box.
Is it the same?
Yeah, because
you don't eat your shoes.
No, you don't eat
It's
your
'cause it's
shoes,
an edible.
obviously. But you buy shoes to wear, to go out. But if you're too scared to wear them, then there's no point in having them. So I'm just making the parallel to you're not going to win a chocolate controller and not eat it.
So now you've got other stuff to keep as well, like the console itself,
Exactly.
the storefront, and the proper controller.
I just want to eat them analog sticks.
Just the analog sticks.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Just a little nibble, that's all. See if it's nice.
Probably work on the controls from me.
Is it going to be quality chocolate?
You'd imagine.
I want to know who made it. Who made it?
Wonka, obviously. Do you remember when they had that Wonka
Yeah,
chocolate in like the early to mid 2000s? I used to love that.
I mean those bars that you eat in and there was like it was popping in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought they were awful.
You thought
They were
awful?
weird. Yeah. I don't want any
Well,
of
that's
that.
the point though, isn't it? It's constantly weird. It's Wonka.
Don't make it nice.
I thought it was nice.
What's your go-to chocolate, Mark? Just a standard dairy
Do
milk?
you mean a normal chocolate, or do you mean like a chocolate bar? What do you mean? Do you mean what a favourite brand of actual chocolate?
So if you were going
Galaxy.
to a shop and you looked,
This
it's
guy
got
knows.
Galaxy, Dairy Milk, Lindt, Milka, all that stuff. Like, what would
Galaxy.
your Galaxy? Okay,
That'll be
that's a
nice.
solid choice.
I wouldn't complain about any others, but Galaxy would be my go-to.
I like Lindt normally, but if I'm at the airport, it's got to be Milka.
Do you think? I mean, we've completely gone off a tangent here, but let's go with it. Don't you think Lint's a bit? It's a bit weird, Lint. I think.
Is it?
It's like, you buy those truffle things, don't you? The circular, the things that look like little Death Stars.
The they do actually because they got like the little ball,
Yeah,
like
the
thing.
hole.
Um,
But it's got the outside chocolate and then the inside chocolate.
Yeah.
So you put it in your mouth and then the outside chocolate goes and then suddenly it feels cold.
it melts
What do
in
you
your
mean?
mouth.
Yeah, I find it a bit
Lindor,
weird.
that's it.
I find it a bit weird.
I like it.
Oh, they're nice.
They are nice. Difficult
I
though.
think they're a bit rich. I don't think you can have too many.
I
Have you
could
had the
scram the entire box.
Have you had the
Probably not,
strawberry? Have you had the strawberry ones? Is it
Yeah.
strawberry?
No.
What do you think?
I went. I liked it. I thought it was nice change. I did go to like a Lindt chocolatier shop at some like business park place where they had like vats of all the different flavors, like coffee. That one that you mentioned, there was like a cheesecake one, loads of different options. It was really good. Spent way too much money there. I think I spent about 30 quid on them. But they were nice. We always get onto food,
Yeah,
like
it's
chocolate,
definitely-
cheese, or James Bond. Like that will last after the podcast. But anyway, yeah, we've gone full off tangent now. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably a nice way to end it, I guess, because we're all off to have some
I
chocolate.
mean, it's a sweet way to end it.
Oh, hey!
He said it.
Yeah. If you enjoyed listening to us, please consider tuning in next time. We release weekly on Tuesdays. You can visit our website at jokingdolphin.com. Please follow us on all social media platforms to continue the conversation. You can find Joking Dolphin on YouTube and Facebook, as well as on Instagram and Twitter at Joking Dolphin. Until next time, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Take care.
Bye bye.